The Israeli army has been accused of using Palestinians, including children, as human shields during an operation in the West Bank. One case caught on camera by an Israeli human rights group appears to show Israeli soldiers forcing a Palestinian to go with them as they searched house to house in the West Bank town of Nablus. Another alleged victim who spoke to the BBC was just 11 years old.
They had their weapons pointed at me. I was so afraid that the soldiers might do what they threatened, take me to jail or shoot.
The Red Cross allegations that Israel has breached international humanitarian law in Gaza are couched in unusually strong terms for the neutral agency. The head of the ICRC mission to the region alleges Israel wouldn't allow ambulance crews access for 4 days to houses it had bombed in Gaza City. Katrina Ritz says their volunteers found 4 starving children huddled with the bodies of the dead, their own mothers among them.
There were children being next to their dead mother. There were no assistance given to these people. There were around 18 wounded, which have not had medical aid, and very, very weak people. The children could hardly stand. There was no water for them, there was no food, and they were with other dead bodies.
The Red Cross says paramedics who finally reached the Al Zaytun neighbourhood were ordered to leave but refused to do so.
We went into the homes and found martyrs, the injured and the living, all in the same house, and they had been there for more than 4 days. The bodies were decomposing. In one of the houses we found up to 20 corpses. 7 women and 6 children were among them. It's the first time we've seen such a thing in people's homes.
The Israeli army says it doesn't intentionally target civilians and that any serious allegations would need to be properly investigated after a formal complaint was received. The United Nations is also attacking Israel over its conduct in Gaza. The UN Relief and Works Agency, which ran 2 schools hit by Israeli fire, killing more than 40 people, says it's suspending its operations.
We've had a shooting of a driver in a convoy clearly marked as a UN vehicle. There have been a number of attacks in which UN facilities have been hit with direct hits and others.
Despite the worsening struggle for survival faced by Gaza's population of 1.5 million, international efforts have so far failed to achieve a ceasefire.